Hi Aries, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading. I hope you're doing really well. I want to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Aries out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and leave the rest for someone else. Remember that the energies can reverse. So if it's resonating, get in where you fit in, Aries, but don't force yourself into a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Aries? Aries. A little bit of sluggish energy today, Aries. Aries. All right, Aries, you are starting out with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You have the moon and you have the sun. Interesting. So you've got the moon and the sun day and night, day and night. All right, so there's something here that you are unhappy about. Something didn't turn out the way you wanted. Or it could be that you feel like something that you really, really want is being denied to you. I feel like for most of you, that's the case. You have almost a secret desire. Some of you, it could be a secret desire, but whatever this is would make you very, very happy, but you feel like, Spirit or the universe is withholding it from you, not allowing you to have this. And it's a big deal. This is not something small because 2 out of 3 of your cards are major arcana. I do feel like there's going to be some kind of either epiphany that you're going to have, or something's going to be revealed to you. You're not going to see it coming. Let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Aries energy. All right, so the person in your energy has the 10 of Wands. The Queen of Wands, you might be dealing with another Aries or a Leo or Sagittarius. And we have the 5 of Swords. All right, so the person in your energy is feeling very overwhelmed. They may have a lot of responsibilities right now, but I feel like there's a lot of problems that are going on, and they're extremely overwhelmed at this time. They are somebody who is action-oriented. This could be somebody who is in a managerial position, or they could be someone that owns a small business. And I feel like they're having to, they're taking action, but there's this energy that there's a lot of things that are going against them, that they're having to wade through a lot of problems. Now, with regard to you, I am seeing that there are also problems here. They are very focused on you, however, and they are seeing you in a positive light. They're not looking at you and saying, oh, it's all Aries' fault. No, they actually see you in a very positive light, which I feel like you're not quite sure of that. There has been some sort of conflict between the two of you, and I will say that this person doesn't always fight fair when there's conflict here. So let me see the energy between Aries and this person. The Tower in reverse. So there was a Tower moment here. Yeah, there was a Tower moment. And I feel like it was at that point that you saw or experienced something, likely during a conflict, that you just didn't like about this person. And now you may even be seeing them differently here. So with the Tower in the reverse, you may be trying to rebuild something. But this person feels like there's too many problems, that there's a lot that's going on here, that too many people want their energy. Now, it's also possible that some of you are trying to avoid a Tower moment. We'll clarify that to see. Show me what's affecting this connection. The 2 of Coins and the King of Cups. Was this a secret connection, Aries? Is that what's happening here? This is a secret connection? because there could be some juggling that's going on. I see you trying to make a decision and you're not quite sure what decision to make. You don't like the situation as it is. I will tell you, this person is in love with you. They love you deeply. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancerian. But some of you, you feel like this person may be juggling you. Or perhaps you're doing the juggling, but there's an energy here of this being a secret connection. And you're trying to make a decision about it because you don't like where it stands right now. They're highly focused on you. They are in love with you. They actually are feeling, they're in their feelings, to be honest with you. And I don't think that they have, you know, had a difficult time expressing their feelings towards you either. So in other words, you would know that they have deep feelings for you. Show me the outcome. Four of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this person is feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck in conflict. They're having to fight for everything that they want. So I feel like they're trying to turn this wheel into a more positive direction, and they feel like they just can't do it right now. There's too many problems. They're fighting to do that. Now, in your energy, I do feel that you feel this person is your happiness. But if they are juggling, or if you're juggling, then there's something that has to end prior. In the meantime, I feel like there could have been an ending between the two of you. And I do feel that that would have been your decision, not theirs. So, yeah, bottom of the deck is Three of Wands in the reverse. This is underlying energy. It tells me that you're kind of reaching a crossroads. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting for this to come together. You're tired of trying to, you know, rebuild something. And you may be at the point where you're questioning, is this even where your future lies? So let me clarify. Spirit, why is the Nine of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, you definitely feel as if something that you highly desire is being denied you. I definitely get that. Show me this Nine of Cups in the reverse. And I also feel like you're very secretive about whatever this is. It's not like you want to discuss it with everybody, and that's why your energy is coming out so slowly with this. King of Wands. And the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you feel that this is your person. So what's being denied to you is this new beginning, this passionate new beginning to build something with this person. I do feel that you feel the two of you are a divine couple. We have both the King and the Queen of Wands. So this is definitely a very passionate connection. And I feel like normally in your energy, Aries, if you want something, you just go out and you get it. You don't ask permission. You're very much in charge, in your own power. But for some reason in this situation, you feel like what you really want, which is this passionate new beginning or beginning period, is being denied to you. So with this particular person, by the way, because you do feel that this is a divine connection, that the two of you are highly compatible. Why is the Moon here? Two of Cups reversed and the Eight of Wands. So you don't know if this change is ever going to happen. And I feel like you've verbalized that. You've said that to this person, that they need to make a choice. That you're making choices. You've weighed up the pros and cons of this. It's like you know that this person loves you, but there's something that has to end. And if that doesn't end, then this connection ends. And some of you may have ended this. And if you did, it likely caused a tower moment for this person, which is why they're overwhelmed. Yeah, so I feel some of you may live at a distance. You don't have to, but what's hidden here, what is being hidden is the communication. That communication is designed to create and possibly travel, but it's designed to create a rapid change, which is what you desire. And that's what's being denied. So let me see the sun. Show me the sun. Yeah, it's that crossroads. You're tired of waiting for this to come together. 6 of Cups reversed and the 8 of Swords. So you think about this person all the time. And again, I'm getting the same thing. Somebody here needs to end a previous connection. I'm not sure if it's you or the other person, but it seems like it's the other person and they're having a difficult time doing that. You're all up in your head about it, wondering when, if, because your happiness relies upon them releasing their past in order to be able to offer anything then to you. So I think that you are really thinking about this a lot. You have a lot of anxiety about the situation. Let me look at their energy. Show me the 10 of Wands for the person in Aries energy. Yeah, Justice and the 6 of Swords reverse. This person's feeling stuck. They're having a very hard time balancing this out. They may feel stuck in this connection. With Justice here, they do want to balance it out. They want to rebuild something with you. I feel like you ended this connection because this person wasn't doing anything. They weren't taking any action. And so they now want to balance that out. They want to rebuild this. It caused a tower moment for them. You're just trying to avoid a bigger tower moment in your life if this person decides that they're not going to take action. So this could also be legal issues. They could be, they may have filed something, or there could be something legal that's in the works, but so they're not quite able to move in. If there is something legal that's taking place, it is very difficult for this person, and it's chaotic. It's created a lot of chaos here. Let me see the Queen of Wands. You might be dealing with a Libra. Oh, Queen of Wands is clarifying the Queen of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Now, in your outcome, the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So definitely this person wants to be able to turn the circumstances around. There's something here, especially with regard to love. They know they need to take action in order to do that. And they definitely, as you do, feel that the two of you are destined to be together, that the two of you are divine partners. The Wheel of Fortune is a card of destiny. So both of you feel that you're supposed to be together. There's definitely a lot of passion that is here. So I do feel this person knows that they have to be the one to take the action if this is going to move to a better area. Why is the 5 of Swords here? Why is the 5 of Swords here? 4 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Pentacles. There could be children involved, especially if there's a divorce that's going on. I definitely can see that money is involved in this. This person is trying to release the past. However, it's going to cost them. It's going to cost them financially. I also see that they are trying to come together with someone new, which I believe is you, Aries. They're going to fight for this connection. But right now, the energy is very stuck. And it may be stuck because of, something to do with money or finances, or possibly with a child. I definitely feel that this person is going to fight for this connection, though. And they're going to tell you that if they haven't already. Show me the Tower in reverse. Knight of Cups reversed, 10 of Swords reversed. Yeah, you feel that this love offer is being denied you. So you're pulling back emotionally because you don't like the situation. You don't like that this person is having a difficult time moving forward. Now, in their energy, when you kind of shut this down, it was very painful for them and likely caused a tower moment. So they want to repair any damage that has been done. Yeah. They do feel a little bit betrayed, though. They feel like their trust has been betrayed in some manner. And I also feel like if they're trying to exit another relationship, they're trying to do it in a way that that causes as little, it's going to be painful regardless, and they know that, but they're trying to do it in a way that avoids an entire collapse. They're trying to do it in a way that's not going to be as traumatic. So they do want to be with you. And I feel like you've kind of shut them down for now. Like anything, whatever they were offering you, you said, no, that's not going to work for me. That's not what I want. And you shut them down. So, which did create a tower moment for them. Let me see what's affecting the connection. Show me what's affecting this connection. All right, we have the Seven of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now, we've got two queens on their side. We have this Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Hangman, which indicates that waiting energy. So, I do feel that the situation is actually leaving both of you feeling very powerless. There is a desire to rebuild this connection, but to do so in a way that causes as little trauma as possible, but it's still going to be difficult, and I think that you both are aware of that. You've been waiting for this person to make a decision, to make a change, a meaningful change. And in when they didn't do that, I feel like you said, no, we're not on the same page here. In their energy, they have two queens. So Queen of Wands can sometimes be a third party. I do believe that this began as a third party. This person is in love with you, Aries, and they are ending something elsewhere with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, like I said earlier, this is probably going to cost them a little bit financially because of that. So I definitely feel that this person is in love with you and they are taking the steps necessary, but it's going to be slow because this person is trying to do this in as least a traumatic way as possible, but they are actually ending something. So let me see the outcome. And they don't want to fight with you. Like, neither of you want to fight with each other. So if there has been conflict between the two of you, and I believe there has, you both want to resolve that. But you're just waiting for this person to actually do what it is that they may have said that they were going to do. Show me the outcome. I mean, this entire situation is causing both of you a lot of anxiety. I can see that. But ultimately, they're going to fight for what they want, and what they want is this relationship. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and we have the Hierophant. Taurus energy. So in your outcome, and keep in mind that this is like for the week. It's not like forever. But what I'm seeing here is that you both love one another. Again, I have a royal couple. I have the King and the Queen of Cups. So this person in particular feels that you are their person. You do as well. And it does look like there is soulmate energy here, but you may be questioning that at this point. Now, in the outcome, I do see this person still involved in another connection, And it's because that Wheel of Fortune has not yet turned. It will not turn until this ending has been created, and this person has to take the action to create that ending. Then the Wheel of Fortune turns, the Hierophant goes into reverse. So I do feel like, you know, this person is aware that they have to make that change. They need to walk away from something else. You made that very clear to them when you walked away from them. And I definitely see that. You chose yourself over this relationship. You said, I've waited enough. If you can't let go of your past and move forward, if you can't, you know, take that established foundation that you're in, if you can't remove that, then I can't be with you. There's no stability in this. I deserve to be happy. And so you walked away from this person. It's not that you don't love them. You just don't want to be a third party. You don't want a secret connection. And there is a lot of anxiety about what this person is going to do. But I'm telling you, this person knows what they need to do. And I don't see it happening this week, but I do see them actually doing that and making an offer towards you. You may even still be in communication, because I don't see a lack of communication. But you're basically saying either you walk away from that other connection or I walk away from you. I don't see it happening this week, but I do see that this person has every intention of doing so. Bottom of the deck is the Magician in the reverse. This is underlying energy. You may feel this person is trying to manipulate you in some manner. It also shows me that this has not manifested in the time frame that you had hoped it would, and you're just simply tired of waiting for this person to take action. So I'm going to pull a oracle card. I'm seeing Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, as well as that Capricorn energy. So pulling for Aries. You have number 2, and this card is acceptance. So let's read that. Accepting what is a powerful way to step into your own creative force and be a part of what will be. For change is weaving its way within the world of the kitsune, and while there is sadness at the fading of one season, there is a sense of gratitude for everything that has been. Instead of lamenting deeply, this kitsune shows us how to gracefully open our hands and let go of what now must pass. This passing is not forever, it is simply for a time. But we are reminded with this card to allow whatever needs to leave now to go, and to stay within the moment of change and appreciate its gifts. Sense the change all about you and allow yourself to become a part of the change. To be gracious and graceful in the acceptance, which is no passive thing, no weakness, and truly not so much a surrender as an acknowledgement of the passing. It is presence and recognition and allowance. This card can be of assistance to those of you who are unable to see the blessings and gifts within the transition, and to those of you who are rushing through the change, hoping rushing will help you cope. Take your time to savor the passing. Just as this kitsune is admiring and immersing themselves in the gifts of the autumn maples, know that the acceptance of this impermanence brings a deep and lasting sweetness, a beauty that can uplift and strengthen you, and a place where you can now decide what it is you will change within yourself to match the change all around you. Take time to make adjustments to your own self, explore yourself, and know what it is that can be enhanced and what can be left behind. There is a harvest to come at the end of this letting go, and the harvest will grant you abundance according to the depth of your own willingness to embrace the cyclical nature of this heavenly life upon earth. All right, Aries, I do hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And until I see you in your next reading, Aries, know that you are love, and namaste.